All right, guys, welcome back to the New to Pro series, and I've been checking, and apparently we're very close to getting ourselves Sid Evo. So today, that's what we're gonna be doing, guys. Let's go get the Sid Evo in Ultimate Tower Defense. All right, let's first start off with Alchemy. All right, Wandering Trader does not have what we need. All right, that's unfortunate. All right, however, we do have something to help us out, guys. A little trick here. Let's go pop our, oh, we have a couple of these, so we'll open up those later. Let's go pop our consumable. It's called the Ruby Miner Potion. All right, this is gonna give us 25% extra rubies for 2 hours. That's gonna get us basically what we want, 25% faster. Can't complain. And also we can refresh the dungeons. Oh, wow. In 2 hours and 49 minutes. Okay, not quite as fast as I would like to, but it is what it is. All right, we're gonna keep this team, but I don't need you and I don't need you. I like Rage Drago though. I'm gonna bring the God Killing Spear on my team. All right, where's my God Killing Spear? And I'm going to be bringing in the Golden Drago, another one of my favorite Dragos to bring. Perfection. All right, gotta love it. All right, so let's go hop on over here to the dungeon and let's get it popping off. Now, we want rubies, guys. So the thing is about rubies is you need to be on a high floor. So we're just gonna say we're just gonna skip over here to floor 11. All right, there we go. So we're now at floor 11. Nope, it didn't quite work yet. All right, use item, confirm. There we go, guys. So we're now on floor 11. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Easy dub city. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's see how much this 25% rubies boost gives us. And we can also sell those. That's pretty good. 69 rubies. Nice. Let's continue. Yo, we got an impure soul drop. Very nice. All right, let's continue. And a lot of rubies. All right, here we go. We got pocket watch and we got a bunch of rubies. Let's continue. All right, here we go. We got Curse Speech and Rare Grimoire. I might start selling these for Gojo because I'm gonna be honest, it's really hard for us to get Gojo, and I feel like once we sell them, we'll get Gojo faster because of Murphy's Law. So let me know. People have been telling me to sell units, sell stuff like that. So I think I might do that for Gojo. I might keep like some of the rarer ones, but I think it might be worth it to sell it because Gojo is just a really hard drop. Awesome, guys. We got 18 edgy phrases. That's really good. And a Rare Grimoire. All right, looking good. All right, let's continue. And we got a lot of stuff to sell. All right, here we go. We got marine hats to sell, not bad, and 508 rubies. Let's go. All right, let's continue. All right, looks like we got some RPG potions and another blueprint. 615 rubies, guys. That's a great start. Yo, we got another impure soul. I think they buffed the raids. I don't remember getting so many. All right, let's continue. We're on floor 9. Dang, we're on like floor 19 now. Whoa. All right, we're making some crazy progress. I do think we're gonna do one of the new map, but that's it because those do kind of get a little bit hard, and I don't want to accidentally lose this all. I will be very sad if that happens. All right, I got some Night Shields and a Mundane Grimoire up to 847 rubies and a whole frick ton of stuff to sell. I'm going to try floor 20, but, oh, I guess it's the same map. All right, maybe we'll try floor 21 as well, but this is when things start to get a little bit on the hairy side, so I'm going to clutch up here. All right, here we go. We got Mask Fragment. Only 2, though. Oof, 972. All right, we're going to run this one. We might die here, not going to lie, but we can always do the auto skip trick if we need to. But we're gonna call it on this one, and I think we're gonna go back. It's not really worth it to do this one on anything else, but yeah, so far so good. Making oh frick. Okay, I don't really like that first. That 50% less range one is kind of a pain in the butt, but thankfully we do have Golden Drago, which should cover it. But I don't really like this. I will say this map is really big though, so it's really good for Broly. You guys can kind of see how much of the map Broly hits. Especially if Golden Drago is working, you don't have this minus 50% range. Broly definitely makes this a lot easier. Doesn't really quite work as well in the boss, but overall it's pretty good luck. All right, there we go. We beat it on hardcore, not bad. We're up to 1100 rubies. All right, I think it's time to claim and not try our luck anymore. Honestly, that's 10% of the way there, but it did take us like 30 minutes to do, which is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. However, we did also get some daily quests complete. Just need a few more for those. Nice. And we did get these completed as well. Bang, 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 and bang. Let's go. So we got some crates out of that. Very nice. Also, Whitebeard is in the banner, so we're going to go for him. All right, I'm just going to do 25, so it's faster. But yeah, we're going to go for Whitebeard. Because honestly, he's not the craziest thing to get, but also he's actually pretty good. So, and I'm pretty close to Divine Pity. Now, it only is 11.5% chance that we do get him shiny. If we do get him. But yeah, let's just say that be goated, because Whitebeard is definitely a shiny that I really want to get for the channel and for the series. But again, it's all RNG, so you know it's kind of tough out here. Right. Okay, I need to make mythical. I don't know if I really need her shiny. It'd be nice, but okay. It looks like we just don't have enough money to do it. Rather unfortunate. All right, it looks like we got cooked there, guys. That's okay. We have a few more chances. All right, yeah, we just don't have enough. Our pity's pretty high, but it ain't enough, guys. It is what it is. That's tough. All right, it is what it is, guys. We'll take it though. All right, let's head back to the dungeon. Let's claim. All right, claim those, and let's check our progress. I know we did get some things that we needed. So here we go. So now we just need a whole lot of stuff. We're getting there though. All right, here we go. For shopkeeper, we have 5,000, which is insane. I did not realize I had so many. So I think we're gonna go buy a couple of these. I think we need 4 of those. Okay, I believe that should get us all the black slime we need. Okay, so black slime, we're good. All right, now let's go get the hoods. So I think the hood. Oh wait, before we do that, we need to check the alchemist. Because I know the alchemist sometimes sell that eye, and that's gonna save us. Okay, it would save us like 300 gems. Not the end of the world, but definitely will save us a bunch of time. All right, so we have all those now, which is very good. And now we need to get some hoods. So let's go cop the hoods. Those are definitely the harder of the drops. So we're by... Okay, let's check where that gets us to. So that's going to get us all the way up to 174. So we just need 3 more hood buys. All right, 1, 2. Okay, we got 2 of those. That's good. All right, now we do have a frick ton of stuff to sell. So first, let's sell the stuff that I actually want to sell. Like stuff that I'm not going to actually need anytime soon. Fortunately, it's not as much as I would like it to be, but okay, I don't need those. Night shields. Cursed fingers. Honestly, we could probably sell those for 1,000 if we really wanted to. That's definitely in the cards. Hero cape, we can definitely sell those. I don't think I'm gonna get that guy anytime soon, so let's sell those. And we'll have to grind enough anyway. So okay, earrings, I think I don't need any more of those. For mass fragments, all that stuff we'll probably use, so let's confirm those. We got 22,000 more, so let's go over here and let's cop. I believe we needed like what, 1 more hood, and now we just need a frick ton of these phrases, so let's go cop a bunch. All right, let's go see how close that got us, and then we're gonna probably sell some stuff we need for Gojo. Here we go. So we now have all the hoods we need, so we mainly need the atomics and the Eye of Avarices. So I think we're just gonna go do some liquidation real quick. Ooh, I do want to buy. That's just so expensive. All right, I think we need to do some liquidation. So I'm gonna liquidate. I could liquidate these straw hats. That might be my best bet. All right, I'm gonna liquidate this. That's such an L though. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna liquidate the straw hats. Actually, you know what? That's one like, I don't know. That's so expensive though. That's gonna be like my last resort. However, I'm gonna liquidate some of these Gojo items because honestly, like we'll get Gojo, but like not for a while. So if I liquidate like half of these, we should be in a pretty decent spot. Okay, it was cursed speeches, so we'll just put 200 there. Oh, it's gonna get us 1,500 rubies, which is gonna be enough for us to buy like a lot of these. So that's gonna be very, very helpful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that should put us really, really close to the Evo now. So that puts us scary close, guys. So look at where we're at here. We need 1 of these and we need a bunch of those. So honestly, I'm liking our progress. All right, now I actually do have another scroll. So we're going to use that scroll in a second. Before we do, let's see if we can get some good luck. Okay, that's not really good luck here. And we got a pirate crates. Dang, Sanji legendary. Not really what I wanted to see. All right, so now let's go use our TP scroll. We could teleport to floor 21. I don't know. We'll use that later on. All right, let's go teleport to floor 11. And let's continue our hardcore grind here. So let's get it. All right, here we go. We got not bad, not bad. Let's continue. We can just sell all those. All right, here we go. Perfect. Love all the stuff we got there. Let's continue. Okay, we got a bad drop on the flying cabbage. That sucks. All right, here we go. We got Joker's cards. All right, let's continue. Hey, we need that for gone. I'll take it. All right, here we go. We got, okay, 408, not bad. Let's continue. Most of this is getting sold though. All right, we got some Senzu beans to sell. 508, not bad. Let's continue. Yo, did you see this? 2 super necklaces? No way, guys. That's 1,000 rubies right there. Right freaking there, man. Oh my gosh. We're gonna claim right now. That's 1,000 rubies and we won't need those ever again. Dude, we gotta claim those. Also, we gotta claim these while we're here. Oh my gosh, we gotta roll in the banner. Well, I'm not gonna be able to beat those, unfortunately. But that's okay. What's the bounty board today? Oh my gosh, it's all dungeon. I don't want to do those, but I do kind of need to stock up on gems at some point in time. All right, let's head back to the dungeon because we have to claim these. I'm not risking 1,000 rubies. Not worth it. All right, let's go check the material exchange. Let's sell those. Let's sell those and those. And these. We're up to 310. Not bad. And nothing too crazy, guys. Not going. It is what it is. We got a lot of good stuff there. So, all right, there we go. Also, I need to sell 3 of these. So I don't need all those. And I think there's another one I can sell. Where is it? The hoods. Yeah, I can sell 4 hoods. All right, there we go. So that's going to put us in a pretty good spot. So now we can buy a bunch of these. And then we can check our progress. See what exactly we need to buy next. So here we go for Sid Evo. We now need 100 of the atomics and we need the Eye of Avarice. Or whatever. So I don't know if we're quite where we need to be honest. Yeah, so what I am going to do is I am going to sell a little bit more. So, oh wait, I need to sell these. So I'm going to sell these super necklaces for 1,000 rubies. And then I'm actually going to buy a, I'm going to actually buy the TP floor skip. And with the rest, I'm going to cop some of these. And that should put me in a really good spot. I think we only need to do like one more nice little run here. And that should get us where we need to go. Yeah, there we go, guys. So this is all we need now. Mainly this Eye of Avarice. And we need 900 for this. So 900. So we need 2,400 more, guys. And that's going to get us where we need to go. And right now we have 279. So I think this is only going to take us one more run. So let's go use this because we still have 1 hour left of this boost. So got to take advantage of that. So let's use that and let's run it. All right, somebody just use that one, so we have to go over here. All right, perfect. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got RPG potions. Let's go, and let's continue. All right, here we go. We got pocket watch, and let's continue. So far, a bunch of stuff we can sell. We got some swordsman hats. Nice. All right, let's continue. All right, here we go. We got 10 marine hats. All right, let's not what we wanted, but let's continue. All right, here we go. We got inactive droplets and 408. Okay, we need a little bit more than that, guys. I think we need, what, 2,400? Yeah, we're not quite close, but we'll get there. All right, that's great. We got some stuff because let's just say there's some bleach evos that I want to get. Comment down below what bleach evo you want me to get next. All right, let's continue the grind. All right, here we go. Dang, okay. Not quite enough to get what we need, but let's continue. All right, we got 16 inactive droplets and up to 728. All right, let's do a few more. Ooh, 4 philosopher's stones. Not bad. All right, let's run floor 20 and probably floor 21 as well. And I think that will be enough. If not, we'll sell the stuff for Gojo because, yeah, getting a shiny godly or shiny divine in this game is kind of crazy. All right, here we go. We got slime. Oh, man, I needed that earlier. Oh, well, we'll have to sell those. All right, we'll do one more. And I believe that's going to give us enough for everything we need, of course. Might have to sell a couple things, but that's all good. All right, now hopefully we don't get screwed here. We very well might. All right, come on. We got, oh, perfect. I don't mind. I love both of those. All right, easy dubs. And we also get to place 2 Tondros now. Can't complain. Okay, yeah, Broly's the goat for this, guys. Look at this range, man. Granted, I do have the Golden Drago running, but dude, the range is crazy. I just need a good trade on him. I got to figure out how to get trait rerolls fast. People are telling me to trade rubies for rerolls. I think we might have to. Maybe I'll do that in another video. Best trait reroll grinding methods. That might be tomorrow's video while we grind for some evos as well. So yeah, this guy, let's just say he absolutely cooks. All right, here we go. We got capsules and some gems. All right, perfection. All right, let's claim this. Hopefully it's gonna be enough for us. But first, let's check the banner and the wandering trader. See if there's anything good in there. I swear if Gojo's in the banner, I'm about to freak. All right, good. He's not in the banner. All right, quest completed, daily quests, and we're not quite there yet. We gotta defeat quite a few enemies. No quite there for the free dungeon reset thing. Okay, here we go. So let's claim these rewards. Perfect. So 1 second, I gotta check the alchemy. Okay, not what we needed, so we're just gonna have to pay full price, which is fine. So let's buy that. Oh, we don't even have enough. Holy cow, man. We low-key down bad. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can make this work. We can make it work. Or maybe can we? I don't know. We'll have to. It's looking a little dubious. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I just sold everything I could. Dang, we're only up to what? 1,700. Jeez, man. All right, looks like we got to buy this Eye of Avarice. All right, let's double check what exactly we need so I know what to sell. So it looks like all I need right now for the Evo is, wow, 900 gems. So I need, okay, 700 now. Okay, what can I get for 700? 700 more. All right, I think maybe I just completely sell everything for Gojo. Okay, yeah, that's gonna give me enough if I did that. All right, I'm just gonna liquidate these cursed fingers. All right, there we go. That's gonna allow us to buy some more of these edgy phrases, and I believe that should be enough. All right, do I have any rerolls? Question mark. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna I have to evolve this one. Here we go, guys. Finally, let's go. There we go, guys. Shadow Shiny, not a bad unit at all to grab. All right, that is very exciting. All right, let's put him on our roster. I'm gonna drop you, and I want to see how good he is. So what's his trait? Unfortunately, his trait is strong, so he's not. Oh, he gets up to level 90. Oh, he does have a blessing. Yo, there we go. Looks like we got ourselves a thumbnail now. I will take it. Not a bad look, guys. All right, is he good? Okay, I don't know. Artifact, I have a fine azure sword. Okay, reroll. I have no rerolls left. All right, let's check this shop. Somebody told me you can buy rerolls in the shop. Wow, they're 100 rubies each. Not exactly the price I thought they would be, not gonna lie. Little bit worried here, but all right, let's go run some of these. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right, that's all I have. So now he's level 46. Okay, his damage hasn't gone up that much. All right, well, I think that means we have to go over here and try some classic modes and try to level him up a little bit. So I don't even know what he does, to be honest. So let's run him on Ice Shoot Attention Center because it has some pretty nice drops. So let's get it. All right, here we go. All right, wow, he's really expensive. Geez, what trait do I have on him? I didn't realize he's that crazy expensive, man. Oh, dang, okay. Good to know. All right, well, now we can afford him. I just want kind of just him. Okay, atomic. Is that a nuke? Okay. So he has some sort of nuke ability. We'll look at that later. So 65,000. Okay. Looks like he gets way more AoE. Honestly, not bad. Okay, so nice little AoE going on here. Okay. Still more AoE. Damage, though? I don't know. I'm going to check how many ticks he is once we get out of here. I have a feeling there's going to be maybe a nice amount of ticks. Let's test him with Golden Drago. Okay, so he looks like he does not work with Golden Drago. So keep that in mind if he's your main DPSer. All right, with Dragon Rage, he's almost at 1 million. Okay, 1.32 million. Okay, not too bad. All right, he still has his AoE, though. I don't know how I feel about that. 125,000. Okay, something tells me that this upgrade is going to be a mega one. Okay, actually, maybe not. His SPA is going to go down, though. Is he just stuck with this? All right, let's try Atomic. Okay, so Atomic is some sort of nuke. Dang, he stays with his AoE? Yo, what? Is he just a nuke unit? Did you get who told me to get this guy, bro? What the frick? I'm a little disappointed. Okay, his nuke better be OP. I'm gonna be honest, his range is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. His damage is okay. Again, I think he has one placement. Okay, so it looks like you really need Savior on him. If he had Savior, he would be absolutely cracked. SPA is kind of fast. I don't know. Not gonna lie, this is not quite what I expected. Now, I will be honest, he's only level 46 right now. So there's a good chance it's gonna go up faster. So let's go speed run this and let's get him leveled up. All right, not bad. He actually get a good amount of levels from that. So there we go, guys. He's now level 48. So I will definitely take that. Also, sorry guys, if my mic sounds weird, let me know. I think I need to get a pop filter or something. All right, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit nervous about this guy. So let's go read exactly what he does. Okay, how many hits does he have? 1 hit? Oh, he is a 1-hitter. All right, here we go, guys. Atomic nukes all enemies beyond his range. Oh, beyond his range, dealing damage to them. Okay, so he's basically a nuke-only unit, but I believe it's every enemy on the map. I don't know why he says all enemies beyond his range, though. That's kind of weird. Not really sure what that means, but interesting. Very interesting. Not sure how I feel about that, not gonna lie. Well, I guess we could test him out in dungeon a bit. Why not? I mean, we kind of might as well. All right, let's run a little bit of dungeon while we wait, because honestly, dungeon low-key gives some XP, and we need to get some more progress on some other evos. So let's bring Cyborg, and there's another girl we need to evo. So where is she? Shiny. Honestly, I don't know how good of an evo she is. Comment down below, guys. Is her evo worth it? I have genuinely no freaking idea. All right, also we might get the hardcore enemy as well to spawn, which is going to be nice for us. Also, we do get 25% more gems, but since we're running it from floor 1, not entirely worth it. All right, let's go. All right, there's the drops, and we got 7. Oh my gosh. However, we are getting some levels, but honestly, it's not that many levels. All right, we're gonna do a few more dungeons until our time expires, I think. And then we're gonna try to level him up a little bit more, because I do think his damage can actually get pretty good. And I kind of want to do this man justice, because honestly, that's a little bit, like, a lot lower than I expected it to be. Like 228, man. That just seems really low. All right, here we go, guys. Let's continue the dungeon grind, but I decided I need to swap out my team. I kind of actually like Tatsumaki because she's really nice for clearing out the sides of the dungeon on the earlier floors. So I do recommend bringing her. She's actually one of my go-to dungeon units. All right, let's continue. All right, here we go. We got 12 Shinigami badges. Really good for us when we want to get an Ori Evo or another Bleach Evo. Wait, she might actually be max level. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to bring her. All right, here we go. We got... Okay, let's continue. Honestly, this is a terrible way to get XP. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to run it for a little bit longer because I just want to, you know, get the most out of my 25% XP. I mean, Ruby increase. All right, here we go. We got... Okay. Level 50 Shadow. Some progress. All right, let's get out of here, man. We'll continue the dungeon grind in the next episode, but I think we need to go get ourselves some levels on our Shadow. I want to see if he's going to cook or not. All right, sink or swim. Here we go. That's what I want to know. All right, where are you, my man? 40 more levels to go, so I might have to keep him on my team for a hot minute, but I do want to test him out. So let's test him out in Wisteria Forest Hard. I think this might be a good test for him. But I do want to bring a couple Dragos, so I'm going to drop you two. And we're going to bring the Rage Drago and the Golden Drago. But remember, guys, Golden Drago does not work well with Sid. Here we go. All right, let's give this one a shot. There we go. All right, that took us a hot minute, but we did get some bamboo muzzles. Okay, I don't really think this is the best method to grind levels. Yeah, it's really slow, and it looks like we maybe got a level, maybe a level and a half. So I think my favorite is going to be either those hard modes I like to do, or honestly, might have to run it back real quick. I like to use my God-killing spear on... What map is it called? The last map. This is another one of my favorites. So we'll run some of these on classic, and then we'll run some other ones. And let's see if we can get set a half decent level, because I want to see if his DPS is gonna get any better than what it is. I'm a little bit like disappointed in it right now. Yeah, it is what it is though. Hey, look at this one. This gave a lot more levels, I think. So oh wow, oh my, did we get 3 levels from that? Yo, okay, this is probably my favorite XP grind map so far. I think if you beat it on hard, you get more, but you can beat it so fast and so many levels. Comment down below if you know a better map for XP that's not MOTD. All right, here we go. Wow, that's a lot of levels, guys. Let's continue. Yo, I like this map. All right, let's continue because this is OP. I think we actually might be able to get Ori max level after this. Huge W. All right, there we go, guys. Level 60 and level 60. Nice. I don't remember what level I need Ori to get, though. It might be like something ridiculous. I'm sure. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure her levels give her more. Oh, she gets to level 70. Gee whiz. All right. Okay. His damage went up a little bit, but honestly, levels like the later levels don't seem to increase it that much. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. All right. Now what I really want to do is we want to check our progress. So let's head back to the dungeon and let's go see what evos we are close to getting. Okay. So Ori evo, we need her to be level 70. And honestly, we're not that far away from her. We are a little bit far away from her though, but she is definitely doable eventually. Maybe not right away. Gone? I'm gonna be honest, I'm a lot farther from Gone than I thought I was. Yeah, we have a hot minute for Gone. So honestly, Rukia needs a ways to go too. So honestly, we're struggling a little bit here, guys. But yeah, definitely possible to get some of these fairly soon. I'm just gonna delete this Sid so it just doesn't clog up my inventory because I already have them evoed. All right, where's my Sid? Buddy, where are you? All right, you are getting deleted. There you go. All right, so there we go. So these are all the evos we have options of getting. Let me know which one you want me to get in the next episode, or if you have any other good video ideas, comment them down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.